Epilogue. This Greek term basically means words attached at the end. Prologue means which happens at the beginning of something, whereas epilogue is something that happens at the end of a literary work or a play or a movie. It is used differently in non-dramatic and dramatic work. In non-dramatic work, it is called an afterword because it is used to round out or complete the design of the work. In a dramatic work, the epilogue is in verse and it is told by an actor at the end of the play. In a non-dramatic work, mostly it is the speaker or the author who comes into the forefront and gives an epilogue. Whereas in a dramatic work, it is the actor who comes to the stage forefront and talks about the epilogue. Epilogue will give you an idea about what will happen in the future. Say for example, movies like movies, I mean certain movies and all that, certain movies or even plays or even certain books, they will have epilogues which will tell you about what happened after many years, what happened to the main character, what happened to the side characters, what is the condition in the present timing, etc. It was Ben Jonson who introduced the form into English theatre during the Renaissance in Cynthia's Revels. Cynthia's Revels is the name of the play. So it was Ben Jonson who introduced it into the English theatre during the Renaissance. Epilogue. Epilogue was introduced by Ben Jonson during the Renaissance times in his famous play Cynthia's Revels. Jonson's epilogues mostly pointed the merits of his plays and defended it from criticism. So Ben Jonson used epilogue not to talk about some future thing, not to talk about future, not to talk about the future of the characters or future of the story or to wind up the story. Instead, Jonson used epilogues to point out the merits of his work, merits of his plays, and also defend it from criticism so that he won't have to face the criticisms from other people. He used epilogue as a means to defend his play. Okay. Now the next point, the heyday of epilogue was during the Restoration period. So it was during the Restoration period that the heyday of epilogue happened. That means a number of people started using epilogues. Epilogues are used in plenty during Restoration period. Television programs and video games call the epilogue an outro. They call it as an outro, like say intro and outro, right? Intro for introduction, so there will be an outro. The first known use of the word epilogue was in the 15th century, and it was used as a concluding section for a literary work. Epilogues lets the main character speak freely. Yeah, epilogues, it will be the main character who will be coming to the forefront of the stage and talking about the characters. So talking about the characters, what happens to them in the future, whether the character has resolved a problem, whether things have been resolved or what is going to happen in the future, and also the actor will also reflect on the character too in the epilogue. So uh, the main character could speak freely in the epilogue. The prologue over here, or you can check out other prologues from, like say, Margaret Atwood's Handmaid's Tale is there, or if you want you can go check out George Orwell's Animal Farm. George Orwell's Animal Farm has got a good epilogue, very simple epilogue actually. You can read it and understand very easily. Handmaid's Tale is also a quite different one, a different kind of an epilogue actually. You can check out different epilogues by yourself. So thank you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day.